Imagine this. It's a crisp Saturday morning in a sleepy suburb outside Dallas. You're holding a steaming cup of coffee, standing barefoot on the porch of a modest single-family home. Except it's not your home, it's your investment. And while you're sipping your brew, someone inside is paying down your mortgage. That's one of the most powerful, underestimated benefits of real estate investing. Someone else, a tenant, is literally funding your equity. But let's rewind. Not long ago, you were scrolling through TikTok, flooded with stories of crypto crashes and stock market roller coasters. The volatility, the jargon, the late-night CNBC alerts, they made you hesitate. But then you stumbled on a video. How I made 6 figures in real estate without quitting my job. It wasn't flashy, no Ferraris, no beach clubs in Bali, just a woman in her mid-30s talking about how she bought a duplex and now lives rent-free in one half while renting the other. That video planted a seed. You dove deeper. You learned that real estate isn't just about flipping houses on HGTV. It's about passive income, tax advantages, leverage, and long-term appreciation. And most importantly, it's about control. Because unlike stocks or mutual funds, real estate lets you be the driver. Let's talk about cash flow. Say you buy a small rental property for $200,000. Your mortgage, taxes, and insurance total about $1,200 a month. You rent it for $1,600. That's $400 of positive cash flow every month. It's not glamorous, but it's steady. It's your buffer, your emergency fund, your path to financial freedom. Now multiply that by 5 properties, then 10. That's the beauty of real estate. It scales. And then there's appreciation. Over time, the value of real estate tends to rise. Maybe it's 2% a year, maybe it's 5%. But historically, property has proven to be one of the most reliable long-term investments. Unlike a car that depreciates the moment you drive it off the lot, your house could be worth 50% more a decade from now. But wait, it gets better. Real estate is one of the only investments where the bank is willing to give you money to buy it. That's leverage. With just 20% down, sometimes even less, you can control a property worth hundreds of thousands. If it appreciates, you benefit from the full value increase, not just your initial investment. That's exponential growth. And we haven't even touched on taxes. With depreciation, mortgage interest deductions, and 1031 exchanges, real estate offers a buffet of tax strategies. You can shelter income, defer capital gains, and in some cases completely eliminate taxes owed. That's not just a benefit, that's a strategy. But perhaps the most underrated perk, stability. Real estate isn't sexy, it doesn't go viral, but it's solid. When markets crash and stocks nosedive, people still need a place to live. Rental demand stays, rents go up, and your property, it keeps working for you. Take Mike, for example. 10 years ago, he bought a triplex in a working-class neighborhood in Phoenix. Everyone said it was risky, too far out, not enough upside, but Mike saw something they didn't. Consistent rental income and room to improve. He renovated the units, raised rents, refinanced, and used the equity to buy 2 more properties. Today, those 3 buildings pay him over $6,000 a month in net income. Mike doesn't live in Phoenix anymore. He lives in Costa Rica, surfing in the morning, managing his portfolio in the afternoon. That's not a dream. That's leverage, strategy, and patience. Now, real estate isn't magic. It takes work, research, due diligence. You need to vet neighborhoods, screen tenants, understand your numbers. There will be repairs, vacancies, 2 a.m. phone calls about broken water heaters. But the trade-off? You build something real, something tangible, something that pays you month after month, year after year. So when someone asks, what are the benefits of investing in real estate? You could rattle off a list: cash flow, appreciation, tax breaks, leverage, control. But really, the answer is freedom. Because when you own real estate, you own your time. And that, more than any spreadsheet or ROI calculation, is the ultimate return on investment.